And just like that, we're back, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to vlog. So today, boys, we're flying off to California for the fastest trip ever. So my buddy Damon, he has a jet, he's buying his first hypercar, and we're leaving right on now. So today is the 5th of July, which means the entire neighborhood was up until midnight last night. And so naturally, of course, a stupid neighborhood kid with all the dumb loud cars is cold starting his event start at 6 a.m. That is how you wake up the beautiful state of Utah. I haven't been up this early in the morning in a very long time. I kind of like it. And one pull in, we're already out of gas. Now you guys might remember in the last video we drove this car, we turned it off and it wouldn't turn back on. So the real question, will she turn back on? And $103.48 later, the big question, the million-dollar question that is going to affect the entirety of today's video, will the car turn back on? Absolutely, winner, winner, chicken dinner, that's right. And I think you guys doubted. Why are you always doubting? I know why you're down, because she never turns on. There's just nothing like chasing those Utah views on views, and this Camry is flying by me. Look at him go. That's right, scoot over, baby. Full send to the moon, let's go. Let's go. Look at these views on views. Like, are you kidding me, Utah? Such a good day. And welcome to Heber International Airport. It's definitely not an international airport, but there's the Bentayga waiting oh so kind. There's just certain days that are better days than other days, and this is gonna be one of those days. Check this baby out. Our personal private jet is awaiting to take us to California. How easy is this? Obviously, I'm not an expert when it comes to aviation. You just have a casual hammer drill to actually bring the plane outward. So we got Damon buying his first hypercar today. Dude, congratulations. This is how you do it too. Flying the jet off to Orange County, California. This thing is wicked. How you doing, Luca? You're getting nervous, aren't you?
It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be totally fun.
You're not flying.
Hey, don't. Why would you do me dirty like that? I can fly an airplane. I can fly. There's no problem. Am I certified to fly a jet? Absolutely not. But it's a great backup plan. I'm the backup plan.
Oh, great.
We look like a couple kids going to our first day of school right now. Is this not the sickest thing ever? What's up, dude? Thanks for having us today. And just like that, 9 seconds later, we are taking runway, headed off to California. Mount Timpanogos there in the distance. Let's go, baby, let's go. Captain Strad reporting for duty right now. And just like that, welcome to Orange County, California. I'm telling you guys, like, the private jet life is my kind of life. No security, no waiting at the gates whatsoever. An hour and a half later, up to California. And straight from the jet to the golf cart. This level of service is unbelievable. This is nice. We definitely don't belong here, especially in Orange County. Like, some of the jets here, just imagine all the billionaires that fly into Orange County. All right, so we'll be seeing that in about 2 hours. Well, from the private jet to the Ford Explorer, finish an Arctic White, really nice spec right there. We are headed off to McLaren of Newport Beach. Well, it's safe to say we have definitely arrived to the right place. Look at all the STOs. There's more STOs right there than in the entirety of Utah. I'm telling you guys, like, California never ceases to amaze me. They have Urises as far as the eye can see, and then check this out. We have the Chiron Super Sport. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the world's fastest car. So the Chiron Super Sport prototype, 304.77 miles per hour. You can see the exposed blue carbon fiber. Of course, next to a casual Chiron per sport as well, next to an AMG Black Series, next to another AMG Black Series. And yes, we have more Lambos there in the backdrop as well. And it is an absolutely perfect day here in Orange County. Now, Damon actually went to the back to see his hypercar. We're gonna reveal it very, very soon, but this per sport is proper. Now, in the comments below, what do you guys think? Is it time to finally add an AMG to the collection? This Black Series is so crazy. Like, look at all this exposed carbon fiber, all these vents right here. You got the carbon fiber roof, the massive full carbon fiber wing as well. That thing is ridiculous. Everywhere we go here at this dealership, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Ford GT, McLaren Senna, crazy Urus. We have an SVJ Roadster, but here in the back we have Bugatti Heaven. So this Veyron right here is for sale. Wait for it, $1,750,000. That is a great sign for my car. Now my car has a lot more miles than that car. We also have this Veyron for sale for $2.3 million. We have a casual F40 and then another gorgeous Bugatti Chiron. But this car right here, this is a very good representation for the value of my car. And at $1.75 million, I paid $880 for my car, so I feel pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I feel pretty good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the moment in the vlog you guys have all been waiting for. We're looking at the car, and dude, first off, congratulations. It looks so sick. So Damon, you have a pretty cool story. You dropped out of high school. Yep. Never in a million years did you think you'd be buying your first hypercar, probably, right?
No, not at all.
And you've had, let's see, you've had an F8. How many Aventadors have you had?
6.
6 Aventadors. How many 720s?
A couple 2 720s, 765, Spider and Coupe.
Okay. But there's something about your first hypercar. I know when I got the Veyron, it's like going to that next level, that upper echelon. This car is so sick. So Luke has filmed the best B-roll we have ever seen in the entire history of the channel, right? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the McLaren Senna. This has got to be one of the coolest spec Sennas I have ever seen. So the car's being loaded up onto the truck, headed to the state of Utah, and I think maybe 2 or 3 days. It's here at McLaren Newport getting a full servicing as well. So that's why the rear hatch is off the car. But this spec is out of this world. All the matte carbon fiber is just littered on this car. And then if we open up the door, check out the blue carbon fiber. I don't know if you guys can see right there, kind of sort of glistening in the sunlight. I have never seen a Senna with this much carbon fiber. This blue is out of this world. So we're gonna go for a very casual drive in the Senna. Obviously the car is still in the midst of being serviced right now. This is absolutely crazy. All this blue carbon fiber, I've never seen anything like it. It's pretty crazy. I think there might be one Senna in the state of Utah. They built only 500 of these. This is the ultimate track day weapon. So damn, you've never driven one before, right?
Nope, this is number 469.
469. This thing is so crazy. But of course, the moment of truth, how long will it take to get the lift up and, oh, that was easy. Wait, what? I was expecting it to take way longer than that. Okay, we're still going up. Now you guys saw, it has a full matte carbon fiber front splitter. Damon doesn't officially own the car yet, but he does officially own it, but he doesn't, but he does. You know what I'm saying? So like, we gotta protect that carbon splitter. So David off camera just said, by the time the owner sees the video, it'll be paid for. That was probably like, I don't know, maybe 60% throttle. These Sennas are so fast, they're so raw. Like this thing on a racetrack is gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Dude, congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
This is so sick. This car is so fast. I say this time and time and again, there's nothing like a McLaren as far as just sheer performance and sheer speed. When those turbos kick in, goodness. I've realized as far as YouTube is concerned, the Senna is the greatest car to film out of because you can see everything with all the glass everywhere. Okay, so to open up the door, there's the handle right here. Bada bing, bada boom. And you guys think I don't know what I'm doing. It's so cool to see the rear deck lid off the Senna. Everything exposed. You can see the functional roof scoop right here. All the carbon fiber, just like the thick weave, this carbon right here versus the thinner weave right there. Obviously from an engineering standpoint, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But from a downforce standpoint, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Girth Nation, welcome back. Well, enjoy this view of Damon's McLaren Senna because the next time you see it, it's gonna be in the beautiful state of Utah. I cannot wait to see this car on the road. Lots and lots of hypercar drives coming to the channel very soon. I love the blue accents on that, and every single carbon fiber, I think every single carbon fiber option on this car is equipped. Goodness, that thing is crazy. Now I gotta be honest, the Ford Explorer Uber to the dealership was nice, and on the way back to the airport we're gonna ride in a Cullinan and G-Wagon if we must, if we have to. And of course, every time you're in a Cullinan, as you do, it's just so nice, it's so convenient. You know, at the end of the day, I just don't want to open the door myself or close the door. Well, if things couldn't get any crazier, we're now taking the Cullinan onto the tarmac behind the G-Wagon. We're getting exclusive, unprecedented access. If they knew who we were, they definitely wouldn't let us be doing this. Like, we're on the tarmac in Santa Ana. Oh, you know, just a casual $65 million. No biggie, no big deal. These guys right here are gonna be so disappointed when they see Dumb and Dumber get out of the Cullinan. Definitely not expecting Luca and I, but this is how you do it. This is the life right now. What an absolutely ridiculous day. So we wake up at 6 a.m., we drive to the event or the airport, we hop in the airplane, an hour later we're in Orange County, we go see the Senna, and then an hour later in a Cullinan, we drop back over the airport, hour flight back to Utah. Not a bad day. I'm telling you guys, I never want to fly commercial ever again. 90 seconds ago, we were in the Cullinan on the tarmac, and fast forward to present moment, we're about to take off. Like, it just doesn't get any better than this. So on the return trip, we have some very, very good news. I'm gonna drop a bunch of knowledge on you guys, and you guys better be impressed. So, we are currently at almost 28,000 feet. We're climbing up to 29,000 feet at roughly 1,500 feet every single minute. And our true airspeed is 270 knots, but we have a tailwind of 22 knots, which means our ground speed, 286 knots, which is roughly, I don't know, 320 miles an hour, let's say. Once we get up to 29,000, then our cruising speed, we should hit maybe 400, 425 miles an hour. Tell we're literally going down like this. Look at that. It's very hard to describe, but all right, now we're just showing off. This is gonna be one of the coolest approaches though. Mount Timpanogos, true and straight, too easy, way too easy. Well, we made it, we lived, we survived. Welcome back to the beautiful state of Utah. Luca, how you doing, bud? Now in the comments below, I have a Bugatti Veyron which has a W16, which is cool and all. This has 2 jet engines, so this is worth approximately $1.6, $1.7 million. We could sell the Veyron, we could sell another car, and we could buy a jet. Now, could we fly the jet? No.
You can. I'm out.
Well, I can't, not yet. And go! Close to it, baby! Let's go! It's not a jet, it's an Aventador. Now, I know you thought today's video was California. That was a half day's work. We still got the rest of the day. There's 3 kinds of people in the world. There's the classy and sophisticated individuals, there's the obnoxious individuals, and then in the pink smart is Naderade. Alright, check it out, baby. The underglow is back. You guys may or might not remember, I was driving this car at approximately, I was in Mexico, 140 miles an hour. I ripped the underglow off, but it's back, baby. You know, 1 Aventador is cool, but 2 Aventadors is exponentially cool. Let's go! I forget how loud that thing is. Goodness. These 2 cars in tandem though, it doesn't get any better. I feel as though the ridiculousness of today was not properly conveyed. We started the morning in an Aventador and we ended the day in an Aventador, and we went to California. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see the underglow in broad daylight, so I had this installed about a year ago off an Envision. I went very, 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 very fast in Mexico. I ripped off the entire undercarriage, including the underglow, and so we finally had it fixed. It looks so cool, and at night, it's gonna look that much better. Now, before you guys tell me that underglow is illegal in Utah, I know, but underglow is not illegal in Mexico, which ironically enough is where we spend the majority of our videos. And on that incredible bombshell, today's video, yep, it's over. I mean, just like, look at that. Would you look at it? It's so beautiful. But if you live in California, they'll move here. Enough if you've already moved here, okay? All you guys are moving here, don't do it. Okay, it's all CGI.